Okay, let's take a Wolverine pack 1 pick 1 here. There's a Justice, some really good green cards. We most likely won't be seeing them on the wheel. What do we have on this one? There's a Web Up, there's a Red Guardian. The rare is gone on here, so not much we can know. I think Web Up is fine. We can definitely splash this if you're base green, which is awesome. Nothing really in black, nothing really in red. The green cards are replaceable, so I think I would just take the best card here and see where we go from it. Ooh, Wrecking Crew. This is a card I always want to take. There is the US Agents, but I think the Wrecking Crew is a card that would put me in a colors pair. Super Intelligence is a card that I want to play with. Since the other day, Hedology spoiled me a really good combo that I never did think about it. The bouncy 3-drop and then with the Super Intelligence, it's so good. I think I'm gonna grab the Wrecking Crew here, staying open to whatever color pair we end up in. Our rares can be combined together. I don't mind the Jund action if it is open, but yeah. Now this one is interesting. There's a She-Hulk, there is a Cruel Alliance. What do we take here? Cruel Alliance is a pretty good removal. We could take this one just to sideboard. We are not married to our picks. There's a Speedball dude, the thing that we were talking about as a combo. I don't mind the green cards, but I think the best thing for me to do is either go more towards green or consider black being the color, since this is pretty late as well. But we did see Go Nuts into Go Nuts. Maybe I'm better off taking a She-Hulk here. Let's take it and let's see. Now take a Claw. Happy about this if it wheels. Widow's Bite is cute, but I do like the Claw more. Maybe with some black-green with a splash of red. Totally possible. What do we have here? There's the Avenger Towers. There are some heroes in this color pair that we could get. But there's a Mr. Hyde, and I do like the Mr. Hyde a lot. In green-black, it goes well. This one is interesting, but I don't think that there are many heroes in black and green. Though it would allow me this splash with this land. But I think with black-green as a color pair that this card plays a bit better. I think I'm gonna take it. On this one, I'm just gonna take a Rapid Rescue. So far, we're just creature-based. And this one will help us on finding the cards we need. Team Tactics might be cute, but I think I'm more interested on this. And here I can take the Brutes or I can take the Whiplash. I think I'm more interested on the Brutes. Having a card that can actually help me with the fixing might be more a thing we need. The 1-drop is cute, just because it's a 1-mana 2/2. But I think we grab the Brute. Okay, so the red-white land did wheel. There is a Cassandro, there is a Legionnaire. How I feel about a big flyer? We do have some really good creatures to it, and both of these are super good. Even a She-Hulk. I don't think I'm ending up in red-white, or that I'm gonna be splashing that as well. So I think I take this. I did not remember the whole pack. I remember the Spider-Man. There was not many blue cards. It was overall whatever pack. Troopers or Arnim Zola. I do like the ninjas as well. Like that all the black cards did wheel. Currently I don't have any reasoning for self-mill. I think I'm just gonna take a really solid creature in general. So let's grab a ninja. This might be tempting because like we are splashing. More mana ain't bad. We have a lot of mana usage with a deck. So I think I'm rather gonna spec this than the Brokers. Oh, Go Nuts on the wheel. I was about to say it would be great if I see one, but that's awesome. Another Brutes, okay. This definitely started interesting. What do I like here? I definitely do like the land. Card that would be pretty good for us is the 3-mana dude that does make the villains cost less, because it's a combo with Brutes, and it would be pretty sick with this deck. Hulkling I don't need. I'm thinking on Jessica here. But I think the Jessica is another card that maybe I would not want to splash. I think these two are already good of a splash that we don't need to go more. Making our mana better is something that we would want to be interested in, but we would like to find the dual land in our colors. But this one ain't bad, it just brings more sources to it. On the wheel, most likely we can get a Trooper, so I think I'm just gonna take this land. Think Fang Foam is great, but I think we have to take a Cruel Alliance here. Don't hate the Ninja, I like the Think Fang Foam. Been impressed by the card, but I think it's close to impossible in this deck at the moment. Would not hate the 2-mana removals or a She-Hulk again. But I think I'm best off taking a removal here. What do we take here? Red Room Recruit ain't bad, works well with the Brutes. setting up for the deck, going through the deck. I don't mind this. Robot Domination, when I did play with it, it felt okay. With this deck, it's cool with Rapid Rescue and the Brutes. But I think I'm just better off taking a playable 2-drop. I don't think I would play the Ant-Man's Army. Or the 3 drops that I would want to play ain't that one. Here the best card is Hercules, and I think I'm just gonna take it. See if you play it. Don't mind the Gorilla. I don't think we have for what it takes to make a crossbone works. But actually this is a pretty good start to take a Decoy Ploy or whatever the name of the card is. Card that does return a hero plus a villain. Since we have a good mixture of hero and villains at the moment. And we have like good ones, we would be totally fine on returning. Another good hero villain. And there is a Decoy Ploy. I've been impressed by this card, more and more. It's way better than we have a Claw as well. Could possibly play this guy turn 3 with this one. I actually think I'm gonna take this, and I hope Decoy Wheels. We don't have the power-ups or that many of them. Maybe I actually do, maybe it is this. You know what, I'm actually gonna take the Hulk. Let's try the Hulk. I don't wanna be a hater, I wanna try the cards. 2 drops aren't really necessary because I might just be using this ability anyway on the 2. I don't think I want this, I don't think we want this one either. 3 drop unblockable, I'm not interested. I think I just take a Sentinel. Have more Connivers if I have to. And I think I take another land. Another Rapid Rescue I don't really need. We don't have many ways of gaining life. So let's just take the land. Trooper's Dead Wheel. Hulkling, I don't think I want it. Kinda do like the idea of Rapid Rescue if I'm gonna play the 2 mana return 2 creatures. It makes this better. I don't think I need Troopers. Like, I would take the Troopers. Okay, here I'm gonna take a Ninja. I would take the Troopers if I did have the Villain Conniver, because those 2 are great, because you can guarantee on getting it. 2 drop ain't bad, but I think I'm just gonna play Ninjas, especially when I did take this. This card could be a finisher, but a spec on Blue Splash? I don't think we really need this. Okay, take the Lifelink here. I don't really have many things to sack, but in some matches it might be a good boarding in. Okay, let's go. And we actually set it up for this perfectly, since we have good heroes and villains that we are super happy on returning. Here I'm just like thinking on taking more ninjas, because they're super good with a Hulk. They're amazing blocker in the early game stage. Big issue with a deck might be flyers, but I think that's fine. Too Evil to Stay Dead would have been an amazing card for the deck. Okay, I think I'm just gonna take a ninja here and try them out. Currently I would say the Mr. High doesn't seem great. Maybe even it is this. Would I splash for this? Did I take a white land? I did not. But I have a web up as well then. To be fair, I'm not really that much into green if I would take the Rapid Rescues out. Drone Walker, I don't hate, but I don't really need the equipment. This one is actually not bad either. I'm gonna take a Loki here. Think it can work in being decent. Just take the Chonkers. Take a Surveillance Room. I don't mind Surveillance Room. Another land that can help, even if I'm 3-color. Definitely lacking removal, but I don't think this is a removal of my choice. Do I need a big dude? Big dude could be cute. There's another hero I could return. We have back base and then like, I'm not sure what is the second. But I like the Loki being able to copy all my spells. This is the card. I'm taking it more than a land. This is just premium. We want more of this, but will we get them? That's a different thing. Actually, I have a Hercules inside. Where is it? There you go. I forgot about that guy. Here I will take another Cruel Alliance. Oof, go nuts, Master Bite, even a land. Thing is, the red cards I could cut, like I could cut all of this 3. But I think they do bring more value towards the deck. Widow's Bite is maybe better than the Go Nuts, just because we have trample creatures, right? That can just end the game. I will take a Widow's Bite here. Okay, here I think I'm gonna take a land. We are currently at 22 playables. Will I play 16 lands with this? We actually will. But I do like this land a lot. I think I gotta take it. There's another Decoy Ploy. I would wanna play it. Since like I feel like I'm in a really good hero villain split. Gaining life for this, 3 lands plus this, not enough. We will get this one in our pack. Let's take another ninja. Okay. I'm glad I remember that. Since I think another ninja is benefit. Take the Pet Avenger, is really good boarding in. I don't mind the deck. I think it has a solid plan. Double Decoy Ploy seems good enough for the deck. He has a really good plan of like power-ups. Since we have a hand disruption with Hulk as well. We have like 5 cards that can discard hands. We have value here. So this deck feels just like, let's get to the value part and we're gonna win. Currently we are at... Okay, so we have 5 spells plus 2. 2, 4, 6, 7. I think 7 is okay. Since when you cast one you have 6 and I think 6 is lower chance on missing with it, which is something that we would want to guaranteed. Now let's think about one more thing. How do we have a way of drawing with this deck? We don't. We have only one red room recruits. Wait, why is the Wrecking Crew in the sideboard? What? When did that happen? Nobody did tell me that that happened. This one is really strong. I don't think I need a Legionary if I'm playing Double Decoy Ploys. I think I would cut that. And I think I would cut 1 Brutes for playing a Sentinel. I do have a hide, but the problem with the hide is like you need counters on things. And we have 4 here, we have a Loki. But you don't have a curve counters, that's the thing. I mean, maybe it's good enough, maybe I'm disvaluing it here. Maybe it's better than 1 Ninjas. I would definitely play Sentinel because I think the Sentinel is a better return than the Brutes are with a Decoy Ploy. Having like a reach 5-5 is better than a 4-4 Menacer with this deck. This one allowing us a treasure is something that I would not hate. 16 lands, the Red Room Recruits likes that as well. But I do think that this is my worst card. I do like the Rapid Rescues a lot. Just the fact that we go through the deck seems like something we would really like. Like, I don't hate this either. Deck does feel mana hungry. I think this is just amazing since, like, looking at my heroes, they're so good. And the villains as well. It's a really good split. I think these ones are super good with the Hulk. And they're just super good because they're always a 2-for-1. In a deck that wants to play a 2-for-1 type of style. Like, this is a more for 1 if it survives. This guy doesn't need to survive, right? He just needs to power up. Maybe Loki is bad. But Loki giving us possibly another removal is something I would not hate. Or a more Rapid Rescuers or more Decoy Ploy. I think Loki has its worth. I think I'm gonna see who am I up against and then decide if I wanna play this. That this is gonna be our base shell. We could maybe play Pet Avengers as well, but then I need to like cut the Brutes. Okay, will I play more green with this? Since green gives us more mana, I think it's correct. Then playing more black. Even though it does say that I need more black, this is like over here, this is here, this is here. So looking at a curve, we have more reasoning for green than we have a reasoning for blue or black. Red or black, I don't know what I'm saying. I do think the Pet Avenger is a really awesome blocker, so I think I might actually even do this. Just play 1 Cycler. Okay, let's go. Oof, I'm playing against the creator of MTG. Man, what's the name? What's the name of the creator? I have a board game of it. Richard Garfield, man. Hello, Richard. I didn't know you're a draft contender. We have really good land situation and mana. I think I'm just gonna keep this. Plus 3 lands and 3 removals. Okay, so I wanna play the black-red one. So I have every mana if I need to play the green. Okay, drawing 2 lands in a row ain't okay. There was the 3rd one, so it was nice that I was able to ditching it. Not looking the greatest. I'm gonna play this and I'm gonna pass with Rapid Rescue, I think. Rapid Rescue should hit since I have all the spells in hand. I think there is like 3 more spells or 4 more spells in the whole deck. What's my best find? Wrecking Crew, kill token, discard the extra land, possibly. Ninja and a She-Hulk. I'm gonna take a She-Hulk, so she can kill this. Are you going to compete in Brussels? Yeah, I'm going with my Twitch chat. Me, Star Fruit and Gorgankle are going there. Collabs. We are going there. Okay, leaving a counter up. Jokes on aside, unfortunately I'm not going. Or maybe fortunate, I don't know. Playing Magic in my cave, don't need to go outside. We are one entity, right? That's sick. It would explain why would they not want to counter as well. So we did go through a lot of lands already. We have only 8 left. 33% chance. While the opponent is sitting at their cozy 5. Interesting that they're there. I think we leave it up. I guess they do want to push the damage, that's the idea. They're missing red, okay. Playing the Biochemist. That's something that I would not expect. And I'm just gonna fight. There is no reasoning on doing anything more here. We'll keep a land in hand. Shit. They can go. Super Skrull. I think I'm just gonna play a land and pass and wait for possibly Wrecking Crew draw. Well, I'll put us in a better spot, even though they're splashing red. They did do a mistake of end step exile. Seems like 2 lands in their hand. Currently the decoy ploy ain't returning anything, so I think I gotta discard that. And I have to start attack, so let's go with this. I would assume they have some lands in hand. Oh, that's sweet. Wait, that's the deck with triple Warley with the barrage as well? Tell me that you're playing it best of 3 and not best of 1. That you're actually gonna play all 3 matches and maybe 9 games and not get variance out in best of 1. No, I do play best of 3. I mean, that's real magic. Best of 1 is bullshit. But I don't hate best of 1. I mean, competition is there. Best of 3 is random Wild West on who you're gonna play against. Though I don't know. I like it. Playing the magic as it is designed. Was that really a thinking turn on their end? I guess it was. So I don't see a point of leveling this guy up. Since I know they have a land, they would never bounce that. If they did not have a land. I do have a Wrecking Crew, but Wrecking Crew doesn't mind if I did not play a land. So it does feel like this game I will lose. That big momentum swing of the Secret Invasion, dealing 9, did hurt me a lot. And I guess the fact that they are not really missing. I know they have 1 land in hand. But yeah. I mean, this is some ideal draw from them. 21 cards deep and like what, we're sitting at 7 lands? Ugh. I'm sitting at 9. I know this is a land, so I cannot really do much about it. 1, 2, 3. This is my last removal. What is the thing here, man? Attacking all, making me block with a scroll, sure. I will take it. And a land on our end. Pass. I know this is a land. If you wanted to level it up, and even if they have a 1 card in hand, it's still always correct to do it on their turn. If in case it is an instant, they gotta spend the mana on their turn. But I'm not gonna do it. I think it's fine to not do it. Well, I guess the game was going better on their favor. They had like 2 splashes, didn't find the land, didn't get punished. And for us, too many lands, I would say. Without finding our big bombs, like all of our top end is on the bottom of the deck. Hulk, Wolverine, Pet Avengers, we would Wrecking Crew. Would have liked all of them. This attack doesn't make sense as well. They should have attacked with this. forcing me to have to block with Ninja there. Now I can trade, and that's good for us. Interesting part is if they have a land and I top deck a Wrecking Crew, I'm possibly still in the game. Especially with this attack that they are doing. Actually, no. I wanna make sure the token is alive. I know they have a land. I mean, they bounce the Ninja to hand. Did they draw something more? I mean, if you have a Take of the Shield, isn't it better to gain more life? I think it is. I'm not scared of this deck. They did really draw better than we did. Enforcer is not bad against the Frozen in Ice and the Secret Invasion. So I think Enforcers will come in. I think the Loki can be a cut. Hello Andrea Mengucci, how you doing? Thank you so much for a huge raid, much appreciated. Anything else that I would like here? Maybe Legionnaire wouldn't be the worst. But yet again, I'm not sure if we can play towards it. This card we cannot really play around. Unloving Loving a piece of Decoy Ploy. Decoy Ploy is definitely worse here. Since the opponent does have exile removals and like creatures staying on the board. I'm wondering if I do that or I just put the Mr. Hyde, since the blue-white doesn't really deal with the Mr. Hyde once it is on the board. I think I'm just gonna put a card draw. I cut like a value, I put a card draw. Marvel sucks. I mean, it's the only set I can play currently that is best of 3 on Arena. And I would not say it sucks. Yes, Universe Beyond, everything like that, hate is okay, but to be fair, it is a fine limited format, if you take aside the Universe Beyond part. Which I think like most of Magic players aren't loving, but it is what it is. We are forced to play 9 sets, or 7 sets in a year now. This hand seems way better. 10 times better now. Should I go Sentinels, find a land? Or should I tap land and go for Mr. Hyde? Guaranteeing land for this ain't bad. But I could draw it naturally. And then I turn 3, I can guarantee display. If I don't find it, then I'm like in a worse spot. So I think I would be better off guaranteeing a land draw. Though the Sentinel is really good against them. Will you go to see Doomsday at cinema? No, I don't think I will. So here if I do draw the land, I can still play the Hyde. Which one I find? I feel like I need black more usually. I just need like 1 green. I'm gonna play a tap and I wanna guarantee this. Finding a mountain, okay, War Leader's Call. Shield deployment drawn. We are totally fine with that. Let's play our big boy. They don't have a second blue yet. So how does it work if they play a Secret Invasion on the token? Is the token still a token or not? I'm assuming the Secret Invasion just like reverses the card, like says it's nothing anymore. Like I'm wondering because like does it still see this as a token that it can kill? I think not. Secret Invasion just says that card becomes a copy of a different card, right? So it does lose a token status or maybe not. I'm not sure how this works. It's yet again a new thing for Magic, right? Oof, this is actually great if you wanna do it. This is a card that I would want to kill. They had a white response. So I think I got kill the token, each player sacks. And I'm actually gonna kill the Wolverine here. If they have that card, it's worse if they copy this, right? The blue one. Plus this guy has counters for the, where is it? Mr. Hyde. And he does attack for more. Really sad that I cannot find another land here. This does target an opponent. So I think I'm gonna start with the attack and see what they do. And then I think I'm just gonna ignore this and go for Mr. Hyde. If they have a counter, it's better to play this in anyway. This one would like to see their whole hand. They might start leaving the white up. Okay, web up. I'm wondering what are they gonna take. Going for Mr. Hyde. And leaving with the mana up. So I guess I can start with the attack. If they go for a take up the shield, I can go for Widow's Bite. Does feel like a take up the shield and could be the 2 damage as well. Okay, so I think I will go for Widow's Bite in any way. Since now they don't have the take up the shield anymore, possible. And counterspell doesn't work since I can pay the 2. Let's have a peek. Which set have you enjoyed the most this year? Does Avatar count? Avatar was in this year. I think I did enjoy the Avatar the most, limited wise. I mean, both of these are kinda bad. Which one is worse? Flying car? This is an anthem for creatures they don't have. Sure, I'm gonna take a flying car. Take the card in case it is something. Next time I can play Hercules. They don't need to know about the big dude. Okay. This one it felt way easier when we do draw our good side of cards and don't need to struggle. What did we see more? They have a web up as well. But I don't know, we have the Gorilla, we have a She-Hulk. We shouldn't be worried about their cards. Gorilla is so good against them. On the draw, what would I like on the draw? On the draw I would maybe want to cut one Rapid Rescue and put a land in. Since I would not want to miss a land drop. Well, while they're on the play, if I miss a land drop it would really hurt us. So maybe this. I did choose to play Sentinel because this guy doesn't have more value in our deck. Just being a flat 4/4 since we don't have many discard draw. And Sentinel is possibly a better return with the Decoy Ploy. I'm thinking on the Mana Rock as well, the Quinjet. When I did cut a Loki, I think I could cut Rapid Rescues. Quinjet ain't bad. We got a flyer that actually blocks the shield deployment drone. And possibly ramps us, which ain't bad. So I think on the draw I could go back to 17 lands. What speaks against the Ant army? It doesn't have any creature type for relevant for the deck, and I don't think we care about a 3 mana 3 to make a treasure. Okay, this hand looks good. Have 2 removals, have a recruit, gorilla. I'm keeping it. I'm gonna start with the surveillance room. Another removal I will keep. I'm wondering if I wanna play the red room recruits, because next turn I can go nuts with this. I think gorilla is better, because this is a possible next turn option. They could have a strike, I'm not blocking. They could have a take up the shield. We totally don't mind losing this. Counter here and fight this guy, right? We don't want to put a counter on gorilla since gorilla is already proving its worth just being on the board without even a counter. It takes all or their big cards away. Yep. Sarah did not hit a land. Could be a 3 mana flicker here. I'm not gonna attack with this because of a strike, and they did attack with bio into my gorilla. So let's not forget that attack. Sorry, Shaos, but that is not possible. My apologies. Reasoning for that is because I'm using the volume in the game. If I do upload this round on YouTube, I have to have some background noise happening, and there is not the music that I'm listening happening on that video. For me, I don't hear the noise in the game. I just hear the dominant one, the one I'm listening, the music from ambience involved. And I don't hear the game in-game. But when I watch the video does have this in-game noise, and I want that to happen. No, I think they asked for in-game. Okay, I won't need this. I totally don't mind blocking with this here, right? Okay, I guess a big decision for them. Is it gonna be a land? Or is it gonna be a card and trying to push the damage? Might be an enchantment since I have a gorilla staying here. It's a land. Like I said, I will block. Still miss the land drop, that does suck. While they are tapped, I do want to use a moment to kill this. Since they do have the 3 mana flying card, whatever the name of the card is. And I don't want that to happen. Here I will play the Pet Avengers. And just pass. They did not play a land drop previous turn. They do have red splashes. They have Mudrok's Crusade, they have the 2 mana enchantment. They have Frozen in Ice. All of those cards are real. At this point, I think the Decoy Ploy would want to return the Gorilla. This is actually by far our best card in the match, the Gorilla. Since like too many good cards it is taking away from them. Yet again, let's not forget this attack, so we could still be putting them on a strike or the take up the shield. But they could have just bluffed for 1 damage because there is no downside for them to do that. Super Soldier Serum, okay. Leaving the 2 mana up. I gotta take. Could be a take of the shield. Quinjet here. But if I Cruel Alliance it, then I don't really have a removal for their other dude. I might be better off killing this with this one. And leaving a Cruel Alliance because they still have Jessica and they still have... What's the name? The Super Agent 3-drop. I kinda like using a Decoy Ploy. This is a big decision in this match. Do I Cruel Alliance it, or do I go Quinjet, sacrifice, and then return the Gorilla, plus the Ninja? If they Mudra Crusade this guy, it's worse. If they Banishing Light it, it's worse. What a big decision. Which one will I make? I don't like that I can return this and this guy. We are taking only 3 if they have Vanishing Light. I think I like this more. I mean, I could go for Decoy Ploy immediately and just return this too. Is that better than the Quinjet? Quinjet next turn allows the Ninja happening immediately. And they might actually go for it. I think I'm just gonna play a Quinjet and pass. Again, like I said, boarding in a Quinjet for the shield deployment run seems good here. Marisa, thank you so much for the follow, appreciate it. Much appreciated. We are getting a bit of a flashbacks from game 1 against this opponent where they don't have land drops. They're just full on gas. Nice. Could go for this guy as well to like end the game fast, but I think Gorilla is just better and safer. Knowing their deck, I think it's a safer pick. Let's see if they kept lands in hand. I think it's not a case, but we will see soon enough. I think it's either the red splashes they're gonna discard or something else. They discard the Brawler, so when they discard a playable card and they did not play it, it tells you that they have something in their instant speed. Which is the card I'm aware of? It's the 3/3 flash. They most likely have it in hand here. And they're gonna play it and exile the deployment drone. They're not, okay. Now they're going for a Frozen in Ice. That I don't think I really mind. Oof, man, I'm just gonna ninja that ass. That's gonna be so good for us. Do I take 2 more damage here? I think I might. Or should I, man? Yeah, I am winning this long game. I know they have a flyer. Maybe taking damage is actually not correct. But I'd rather just pass. But what happens if they have a take up the shield? Then I should attack. Atlantis attacks. I know the one of the cards is the flying flash. I think we just slow down. We did take a lot of good cards away from them. 5th land. Like I said, a good 2 for 1. Okay, so it does take up the shield. I don't mind making them use it. Problem is that they did top deck a take up the shield. No, they did top deck the land. Ah, and they have the flicker dude as well? That's annoying. Well, I think I gotta make them use it in any way. So it was not. I will play the land. Why would they not play the brawler that turn? Since you don't get a mana discount for activating the power-up, and you want to do it in a 1 turn, maybe that was the reasoning. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go for Cruel Alliance, and even if they do draw the Captain dude, we are still in a better spot since we have a Pet Avengers. Nice. This was just playing around the cards, and this is like why I love best of 3. You game 1 you don't know what you're playing against, but game 2 and 3 you have a perfect information, and then you're just using your cards in a way that it goes in your favor. Richard Garfield defeated, yeah. I mean, the bad thing about best of 3, if you want to be real, is the price structure. You always, if you want to win gems, you gotta win all the games. It's brutal. Keep. Super Skull Rapid Rescue Trick block? Possibly happening. I'm wondering if I want to use a surveillance room now. I think I don't, maybe? Go nuts, huh? Let's see what's on top. Oh man, I just know when the land is on top to play a surveillance room. Skill. Skill, what can I say? No other explanation than skill. Do I use this? No, I don't. Why would I? I almost did it. Like, oh, perfect 3 power, let's use it. No. Chill. Chill. Oof. I guess the Hulk. Me smash. That's really good. Cost 3 less, right? Of course, yeah. Of course, Holy Diva. I'm interested on it. When they pass with 4 mana up, I don't think we need to do much. Okay, so we had a Fiery, Hawk, Fiery, Avenger. Interesting that you did end up on putting a Scarlet Witch. But you did say Photon Blast Barrage combos with it. Okay, what happened here? Cruel Alliance, okay. Cruel Alliance, fine. They could still hit a Widow's Bite. Let's make them first use the Widow's Bite. I'm scared of the discard too, I'm gonna keep this. Okay. Wolverine. Bite. Smork. Sure. Counter fight, counter fight, right? Green tap. I will play the land because this guy just draws you a card in. I think this is looking fine. I'm just gonna swing with all. Stolen tag. Is this a card I would wanna kill? I think I don't care about it. We can wait more. It's an interesting deck. 7-2 with this one. Was the Fiery a win more card for the deck? I'm wondering about that. But as you said, I mean, with Barrage, with the Avenge, pretty clean deck. Pretty clean deck. Looks awesome. What happened here? Oh, I can double decoy ploy. Shouldn't that end the game? I think it would. Should I do it here? What do I have? Hero, hero. I would like another villain before I do it. Okay. But I guess doing it here is not bad. Returning a claw. Okay, 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 okay. Wait, is this gonna be legal then? Maybe I cannot do it. Choose one or both, because the second one will not have a both legal targets. I'm wondering here. Oh, but I can just choose the same one. Okay, so I choose the same villain and then a hero. Okay, okay, okay. It works. Even more splash, huh? Man, our deck is playing really well here. They're on board. Block here, 3, 6, 7, but we have a Wolverine. I also just read with a Mardu list and I check Mardu has the highest win rate percentages for me. Jessica is kind of the win all card for me. I think I had it on all my Mardu lists. Yeah, it is pretty good. I love Jessica as well. You can sack the villain in your hand. Villain in my hand. I could sacrifice it, yeah, and then go for returning it. It could be a play. But I think it's when you're winning already. You don't need to show them more. Information can end up on mattering. So this is a soup. They ended up on just putting all the good cards they think they are good. Clean removal and this one. It's fine. I'm just gonna 10. I think I'm gonna keep this. Rapid rescue. I think it's fine. Maybe a best random draw from top, right? This would be a cycling on their end, I would assume. Pretty low chance on it to miss. I think I'm taking recruits. And we don't want to play this until we can activate it as well. Ghost. I mean, I could possibly kill it. Do I care? I don't think I care. I would need to like discard a playable card to do so. Four mana pass. I think I'm passing here. Because of the Spider-Man. Tigra, sure. Vision. Maybe here I do want to kill the ghost. While they're tapped. Cruel Alliance I gotta keep for as long as I can. No land that does give them life. Playing a Cruel Alliance but not gaining a life. Interesting. Ninja of the Hand just feels really strong with this deck. With all of our 2-for-1 plan, it is an amazing blocker. And then does everything that I want it to do. Is this a go nuts? Does feel that way. Oh my god, that's not correct. They messed up there. I mean, it's their mistake. What can I do? They could have put a counter here, fight. I think I'm gonna use this. make this one a 5/5. Interesting they did miss that. Okay, let's teamwork kill this. And the turn. Sure. Should I put a counter on it? I don't think we're gonna see anytime soon an artifact. And they might have a -4/-4 into there. Play a land, pass. Ninja. Ninja takes the card. Claw. Claw takes a card. Claw does not take a card. I will play this. Go for a draw or go for 2 damage? They're gonna be at 3. Is the difference 1? It's not really. So I would go for a draw. Ugh, man. 4 lands, but I have every mana. And I have a decoy ploy. I think we keep it. No, why angry? I told him that we have to play it. Okay, non-discard draw, interesting. Let's go rescue, let's see what we get. Okay. Reasoning for doing a rescue first. You might hit a skull. Wolverine would be my best draw here, right? Oof. Well, that's a card I will have to kill. So might as well do it now. I might have to use a decoy ploy to return the sentinel. Depends on what they do. Yeah, I think I have to. And here sentinel fight? I'm actually gonna teamwork and take extra 2 for a counter here. Hour of the Thief. Another rapid rescue. I'm actually gonna start with this. This one is cool. Wait, this one can fight your creature as well? That's a thing I did not know. Oof, Jessica. Jessica is an issue. That's a pretty good card. I'm gonna risk it for a biscuit. Because killing a Jessica would be pretty sick. And if not, I deal more damage. Fin-Fang Foam and a land. Though no artifacts on our end. Ah. Okay. I think I'm starting with this. Ninja is great. And I'm gonna try to deal the damage. I don't care if they kill this. 3 damage is big. Can go for mods. I will need this to survive. Then I go what? 2 damage, discard draw. Two lands. That's opposite of 2 lands. Yikes, man. Okay, game 1 goes to them. This will be a tough one. Fin-Fang Foams are really difficult. But the Jessica won the game. This is classical example of Jessica winning. This is odd that they're playing a speedball. This one does play against the Fin-Fang Foam. It's a bigger flyer. It does feel like Gorilla ain't really needed. So I think I would rather have this guy. And I think the rest is the same. Keep. I do feel like we do have a better deck. But I might be wrong, we will see. I'm gonna take another forest. Claw here, I think I should. What do I think about the Forest Pro Tour recently? Which thing do you want me to comment? I didn't watch the second draft, I watched the first game of his draft. I don't know his performance overall. Okay, I think I keep the pressure here. Jessica. Oof, GG's. That's a draw. Okay. So now we are on the draw against them. He plays the 40, was pretty good. I mean, that's an awesome performance. Getting to like day 2 of those events is like amazing achievement already. So I'm glad that he did. This card could play well against them. As a way of countering their removals and like getting a return investment. I would need to cut 1 ninja for it. 2-3 stats ain't bad. I think I like it more than a ninja. I'm gonna go enforcers. Open miss lands and we play the Wolverine on Jessica. It has a potential this hand. I'm gonna keep it. Okay. Definitely want to discard something so my creature grows. Maybe the ninja. Maybe the Pet Avengers. Let's go Pet Avengers. Wrecking Crew. Let's play Hercules here. Attack. Let's play the Enforcers. Double heroes here. Getting to draw a land would not be the worst. But this guy can deal damage to them as well. Let's just play a ninja. Fin Fang Foam. So if I go fight and attack, 3, 5, 7, they're at 2. And then the Wrecking Crew kills. So I think we do this. Said that the final boss was this, that it was anticlimactic, but I will take a trophy. So about a deck, which cards did impress me? Ninjas were super good, especially with the decoy plan and just like overall making sure that I can grind with the opponent. It's always like a 2-for-1 card. Rapid Rescue for going through the deck felt great, all the rares were awesome. And I don't know, I did like the decoy play with the 6 heroes and how many villains? 10 villains in a deck. So yeah, overall a good deck, happy about it. Glad I have the chance to play with it.